Welcome to A Double
Double
and Dice
with your host Kim.
and Jocelyn.
Pour your favorite beverage,
Pull up a comfy chair.
because we are ready to roll.
Welcome to episode 171 of A Double and Dice. And today we're talking board games. It seems like it's been a while.
Well, it has been a while, Kim, because we recorded the last episode early because you went on vacation.
Yep. Yay, Spain!
Yay, Spain was from the last episode.
Yes, I predicted that they were going to win, and they did win.
Well, no, not exactly. What happened was they had just won their current game, whatever round they were in, but we were in the past, so the episode was like much later. So just to jump ahead to the dice bag for a minute, since we're talking about Yay, Spain winning FIFA. Jackalo's fan said, today's episode would be messing with the timeline. Super K said Spain won, and I was like, oh yeah, they did. And then she was talking about Belgium.
I don't remember talking about Belgium.
Well, that's what you said in Globe Spam. And he responded, when you said Spain won, it was over Belgium and not last night's final, so I was briefly confused. You were speaking from a couple of weeks ago and not last night, haha. And you said, yes, LOL, we recorded earlier than usual because I was away last week. So yes, we were talking about the previous round of FIFA, and you were hoping that Spain was going to win the whole thing. And then they did.
Yes. And funny enough, that day, I was at a Blue Jay game. And I was like, okay. And then I had dinner after. I'm like, how am I going to avoid the game that day? And it didn't happen. I didn't avoid it. So what happened was my friend gave me her phone, and I watched the whole game on the phone.
Oh my goodness. Well, you were at the Jays game?
No, because the Jays game was earlier, so it finished just in time. Because the game started at 12 o'clock, the Blue Jay game, and the soccer game started at 3.
So the game you watched it at dinner.
Yeah. So like once we got like into the car kind of thing, it was almost like 3. So then she gave me her phone, and I pretty much used her data to watch the game.
Oh my goodness,
and then when we got to the restaurant, they had it up, but how the TV was to where we were sitting was awkward. Mm-hmm. So the TV was facing like forward into like the bar, but the tables were like the side, so I couldn't really see. So I was just using it on the phone.
Gotcha.
So I ended up watching it.
That was nice of your friend to lend you her phone.
Yeah, they were into it too. So, but yeah, that's how I watched the game.
Cool. Well, congratulations, Spain.
Yay! Next year, women's FIFA. Go Spain.
Cool. Yeah, I don't follow any of this stuff, so you're in charge.
All right.
You're in charge of all the soccer/football talk.
And baseball.
They should watch more of it.
Yeah. Women it's the same thing. It's just women playing, which is no different.
No, it's not any different. Agreed. So, well, I am traveling again.
Always. The percentage of you traveling when we record is probably like 95%.
Lately, it seems to be. Yeah. I mean, last episode I was at home. I was on the regular mic. So today I'm on the new iPods. AirPods. New yes, AirPods. Because when I was here in Ottawa last time, when we recorded, and I was on the backup iPods, which sounded terrible, I was like, it's probably time to replace my AirPods. So I actually ordered new AirPods right after that trip. So those are the ones I'm on today. So you have to let me know how they sound. These are the new generation AirPods.
It's I'm sure usually how we record, it's how it sounds. I don't think it does the echo cancellation thing.
Yeah.
And then you can normalize the volumes.
Yeah,
I don't know how well it does that.
The last episode when I was on my backup AirPods, the audio was like not good. It was like cutting out and stuff on the recording. So
yeah, I don't re-listen to it, so I don't know.
I always listen to our episodes.
I don't listen to the fully of it. I just listen to, is the beginning right? Is the music playing fine in the background? And is the ending probably? That's my editing.
That's your editing. Yeah, I always listen to it when it comes out. Anyway, so hopefully these AirPods sound good. They're the new generation ones. They've changed the structure of them slightly. They sit differently on my ears. The new AirPod Pros. But I like them. They seem to sound good. So we'll see.
I should try my AirPods. I wonder how they'll be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So,
I've never
but
tried
yes,
them.
I am back up in Ottawa. I took the train this time. So that was an adventure. But it was good to know like how it works and stuff. But the annoying part is that there's no car rental pickups at the train station. And the car rental pickups downtown Ottawa like close at like 5 p.m. So I ended up Ubering to my hotel and then walking to pick up a car rental this morning.
How far was the walk?
About a kilometer, so 20 minutes.
Hopefully you had good shoes on.
Yeah, I wore my sneakers. It was raining, so.
Oh, that's even worse.
It wasn't too bad. I had my raincoat on. I knew it was supposed to rain this week, so I brought my raincoat. I had an umbrella as well. It did clear up, though, from a rain perspective this afternoon. So I walked over to dinner to my favorite restaurant, the Grand Pizzeria and Bar. I think I talked about that last time I was in Ottawa. I eat there almost every time that I come here. And then I walked over to Studio Stasia to say hello to my friends Steve and Asia, who run a game store up here in Ottawa. And exciting news for them, they are relocating their store. They're making it bigger. So they just took possession on the new property yesterday. So I actually got to walk over and Asia gave me the tour of what it looks like right now and what they're going to change it into. It's really exciting. So
they actually own the store.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to own this property. So yeah, it's really exciting. So it's about just over a 5-minute walk from the current location. So very close to where they are right now. But yeah, it's really cool. So they'll be moving into that space and opening it up later this year. So it's kind of exciting. It's almost like a tradition now. Steve and Asia have opened 2 stores, or they're going to be opening 2 stores. And both times I got to go and see it before it opened. So
nice.
Before they opened their current store, they were like there doing it, whatever, and I was here for work, and I popped in to see them, and I got to see them in the progress of developing the location. So that was cool.
Like does the pizza place like know you now?
No. Ottawa's too busy, and it's in the market. There's always people. I'm sure at some point, like people are going to start recognizing me. So, but Aperol Spritz and a pizza of my choice. So I've tried a couple of different ones there. I do have a favorite though. The Diavolo is my favorite.
Oh, that's with like Italian sausage and pepperoni.
It's like there's not Italian sausage on it. It's like spicy pepperoni, spicy peppers.
Okay.
And yeah, it's really good. They've got some really good pizzas there. So, but I don't think I've had the same waiter or waitress. I think last time I was here, I ate there 2 days in a row and I had the same waiter. So they probably recognized me that time, but it's like monthly that I'm up here. So it's not like it's like, every 2 weeks or anything.
Yeah, but I find like a waiter or waitress would know.
Sometimes, yeah, when you see the same people. But this place is so busy, and because it's like a pizzeria, it turns people over really fast. Like as far as tables go, a lot of people just come in and eat and leave. They don't like linger. So
okay.
Anyway, it's good. I like it there. Yeah. So then I walked over, like I said, to the store, and then talked to Steve, and then I walked over to the new place and talked to Asia, and then I walked back to record this episode with you.
You had a busy day.
I did have a busy day. That was after working all day and going to 1, 2, 3, 4 stores. So busy day.
4 stores.
Yeah, I have 8 here.
Oh, okay. And you visit 4 in one day? Wow.
Not usually. Usually I do 2 in a day, but I needed to see some people that I haven't seen in a while, so I did some extra stop-bys, so it was a long day. So tomorrow I'm seeing 3 stores, and then Thursday I'm seeing 1 because Thursday afternoon I'm taking the train. So gotta be back for the train because I'm on the train schedule.
Yes, you cannot miss the train. Not on your schedule.
No, for sure. So yeah, so that's exciting. Hopefully the AirPods sound okay. I'm looking forward to feedback.
Cool.
So Kim, your holiday was good?
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. Beach, pool, relaxing.
All the usual things.
All the usual things.
Nice.
Yep. And then we came back. Noah had camp. You would think that during that time that Noah had camp, I would play board games. I did not.
What'd you do?
I played lots of video games. Yeah, I've been playing Call of Duty. So I've been playing like every single one that's been out. Before that, I was playing. I just feel like playing shooters. Now I can't remember what I was playing before. Another war game. What's the war game called? Anyway, so I went through like all of them. Yeah, I went through all of them, and then Battlefield, I think it was. And then I went through all of them, and then I'm like, I still feel like playing shooter, so I started Call of Duty, which has a whole bunch. So
cool,
but they're quick. Like,
yeah,
to play solo because mostly online, right?
Right.
So to play solo is like a campaign, but it's like 8 hours. So and I can play 2 hours in a day, so I blow through it pretty quick. So,
but you enjoy it?
Yes, I don't get to play video games as often because with school, like the school year, right? I don't play that much. The only time I get to play is like if Noah's not around and Dave's working.
Yeah.
And summertime when Noah's not around and Dave's working. So
yeah. Cool.
So yeah, I did not play any other board games. To say I played board games, I played video games the whole week.
Well, that's okay. But you did play a board game.
The usual Zombicide patties. But
not on the usual day.
No, because for the next few Saturdays, I'm going to be away. Things going on. Life things happening. Summertime, happens. We were available that Friday. So you weren't around to play DCC. And I think we just canceled it. I was around, but not till late. Not till like 10 o'clock. So I think we canceled it. And then I said, hey, guys, since, I'm not available on Saturday, I'm available Friday. Do you guys want to play? They were all available. So that's how we ended up playing on a Friday night. Last week. Yes.
Yeah. And I was able to jump into the chat there for a little while. Because the reason I wasn't available was because I had a work dinner on the Friday night, which normally I wouldn't go to a work dinner on a Friday night if I could avoid it. But this was for a friend of mine that's leaving the company. They're moving back to Ireland. So I didn't want to miss that. So
nice. Yeah. So we ended up starting playing. So this is funny because we started playing. So we played mission 4 and then Jordo set up for mission 5.
Makes sense.
And then we started playing it and we're like, I don't think we're supposed to be playing this mission because the one before said you choose. So if you choose to go through the catacombs, you do mission 4. If you choose to go up in the streets, you do mission 5.
Right.
So we decided we're going to stay in the catacombs and do mission 4. And then I guess when you complete it, you're supposed to go to mission 6. So he set up for 5. He wasn't sure. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to be doing 5, but we'll start it. And he says, if this card says that we get this, then we know we're doing the wrong one because we already gotten it, right? So we went to the first card. It said that. We got a thing. So what happened? We took 5 minutes and we reset the whole thing for mission 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by the time we actually started playing, it was like 10:45. And we played through mission 6. Which was
I don't think I was there when you came back to start playing, or if I was, it was only for a few minutes.
It was only, I think you came back a few minutes.
Yeah, because I was on the train coming back from the city and was jumping in the chat there, and then when I got off the train and got dropped off at home, then I joined back in for a few minutes because I was really confused because it was like, please stand by, and I was like, what on earth is happening here?
Yeah, we were resetting the game. So, but yeah, so we played through mission 6. We had 2 deaths.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we had to sacrifice some people, which I didn't think we had to sacrifice so much, but so actually technically we had 3 deaths. but one of which I saved.
Mm-hmm.
So because you can save people within the same turn.
Right.
I ended up saving Jordo's character, and then the other two sacrificed themselves, stayed back for the zombies, and everybody else got out. Because
Oh,
you also
wow.
have companions that have to get out. So if they don't get out, or you die, or you don't pick up the companion, whatever, the mission fails.
Right.
So I had two companions on me, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get out. So yes, we had 3 deaths, but 1 will come back to life. So we got some new characters for the other 2. And then we'll do mission 7 in a few weeks, actually.
Cool.
So yeah,
Bit of a break because of the Saturday things.
Yep, I am busy for the next Saturdays. But maybe I'll try to get another board game in there, just to at least talk about something. Podcast.
Did you like this mission number 6?
Yeah, this one was pretty good. It felt easy, but I think we had a lot of swarm of we got lucky, and then we had a lot of swarm of zombies coming in, because it was like you started outside and you made your way inside the building,
right?
So we had a swarm coming in, and then we had 2 of the abominations that doesn't help us with our rolls. Like it makes our rolls worse,
right?
So that was not helping. So maybe, I mean, we had to sacrifice people. What it is, I like my characters, so I didn't sacrifice mine. I made Jordo sacrifice his, even though we were gonna roll off for it, and I said, no, you can sacrifice your guy.
So there'll be some new characters in the next mission.
Yeah, there will be 2 new characters. Jordo's like, oh, I wanted a new guy. I'm like, well, if you wanted a new guy, why were you arguing me to sacrifice? I didn't have to save him,
Hilarious. Typical Jordo.
Yeah, but this one's different because it seems more story driven.
Okay.
Like more like historical story driven. Like, you know what I mean? Like it feels more like you're going through a story. Like they all have these little like stories at the beginning because you're campaigning, you're going through it. But I don't know, this one feels more of narrative story, I guess.
Interesting.
Anyways, yeah, so we'll see if Miss Antoinette shows up. She didn't show up for this one. She showed up for the last one, but we'll see if she comes back. Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette, yeah.
Yeah, with her guillotine.
Yeah. Well, it's not her guillotine.
No. So 7. Yeah, so we have 3 more left.
Guillotine.
So 3 more left. We'll see if we'll be done by the summertime, like the end of August into September.
Yeah, I mean, entirely possible.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
That's Zombicide.
Typical Zombicide. Well, I played typical Heroclix. So, I mean, last time I talked about SWU, so this is something different. Our Fight for Gotham City came in. It's the new set, the DC Gotham's Fight for Gotham City. It's the current set that's out, and we've been working through our sealed game series. DC sets and I typically do not get along. I have a tendency to lose most of our games playing DC Heroclix sets.
Why?
It's just, I don't know what it is, but there's something about DC sets that I just struggle with.
Is it
mostly
like
my
abilities?
Dice? No, it's mostly just my dice. My dice don't roll.
Weird.
So we're not quite finished recording the 6 games yet, but we're close. I'm having a lot of fun playing the games, but when the dice are not rolling, it does get to be a little bit tedious sometimes. So some of the games are a little bit one-sided because of that. But you can definitely see that I'm putting up a fight and I'm doing a good job with my strategy. But if the dice don't roll, the dice don't roll. So what do you do, right? It's a dice game. So we are playing that, which is a lot of fun. So we're almost finished recording that. So all those episodes will be out soon. At the time of this recording, Sealed Games 1 and 2 are out, in addition to our
unboxing.
4 preview games. I think we did 4. Did we do 3? 3. We did 3 preview games for sure, with the brick that WizKid sent us. And then now we're into the stuff that we purchased. So So games 1 and 2 are out, and we have a few more recorded and getting ready to be edited, and getting ready to get those out for our viewers. And as always, those drop on Dice Station Zebra on YouTube on Sunday mornings.
What do you edit in a Heroclix game?
That's an excellent question. So we have started, and by we I mean Rob, because he does all the work, just like you do all the work for this podcast.
Jocelyn does no work in these things.
I show up.
That's true. That's all. Yep.
I show up. I participate. I used to do our website posts, but anyway. So we add in the title cards now. So we used to pre-generate our title cards with random figures on them from the set. And now what we do is we add our title cards in after the fact, and we use a picture of a figure that's actually in the game, usually one that made a difference in the game. So that's one thing. The second thing that we edit in, and again, by we I mean Rob, is card pictures. So what we used to do is we used to have this little, it was like a cell phone holder, and we would put the card on that and have a camera on that, plus a camera on the figure spinning. But we found that not everything was clear. And if we got the card clear, then maybe the figure would be blurry and things like that. So now we have the figure on its own spinner, which the camera's on, and then Rob edits in the card text that we're reading when we feature the figure.
Got it.
So that's what we edit. That's it. That's the only editing we do. So I still make all the title cards, and I generally take the photos of the cards that Rob puts on the screen. So I do provide some support, and then I also make our scoreboards. So
they're not digitally on the screen?
No, I make them at the end of every episode. There used to be a lot more information on the scoreboard. We stopped tracking so many things. Now we just mark wins. So Jocelyn wins, Rob wins with a tick. So we just track them with a tick. But at one point we were tracking like points and critical hits and critical misses and all kinds of stuff. And it just got to be way too many things to track. So we just track the wins now.
How many games do you play in a, like 3?
So we each get a brick of product. There's 12 boosters in a brick, so we play 6 games.
In one video?
No. Each video is 2 boosters each, so 4 boosters in total. Okay. So I open 2, Rob opens 2, and then we build a 300-point team each, and then we play a game.
Cool.
Yeah,
a lot more editing than I do.
Yeah,
but again, that's digital. This one's more audio. So
yeah, it's digital, and Rob's got it down to a pretty good science at this point. It doesn't take him very long to do. So the videos are usually around an hour long with the unboxing and the game. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, depending on how things go.
How fast you win or how fast you lose.
That's right. How much we talk about it. We get a lot of really good feedback though. And it's really nice to see, like we hear from a lot of people that watch our channel because like Heroclix is a complicated game. We've talked about it before. It's not an easy game to learn. We make a really strong point of explaining everything we do and why we're doing it. And we're also generous with each other because we're often playing figures we've never seen before because it's sealed games and it's new stuff, right? We're going to make mistakes. We're going to forget things. So if we can, we'll fix them, right? If I pass turn and be like, oh, hey, I forgot to outwit, right? He'll like, yeah, outwit something now, right? I haven't done anything yet. All I've done is rolled my leadership. So go ahead and outwit something, right? So, and people like that. We get a lot of good feedback on that. So how we explain the powers and how we work together and how we joke. I've been calling this series the No Fun Fight for Gotham City. Because
for Jocelyn.
It's no fun for me because I'm losing. Which is not true. It's not that it's no fun. It's just a joke. So
anyway, if you were a DC lover like me, you wouldn't care.
I don't care. I don't care that I'm losing. Like honestly, I don't. Because I know it's not like I'm doing a bad job. It's just my dice aren't rolling. So
only for
we actually made a joke that Rob was going to roll all the dice. I'd be like, I'm going to attack this figure and make him roll the dice.
And see what happens.
But then we forgot to do that, and then we just kept going with the normal way. But there will be a time that we make Rob roll every die. For sure, we're going to do that.
We'll test your theory.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes his dice are just on fire. I can't explain it. So
yes, we know that through DCC, even though we can't see it.
Yeah, it happens. It happens for sure. So anyway, that's it for gaming. Should we jump into the dice bag?
Mm-hmm. Quite a few.
Good stuff. So we talked all about Spain and FIFA already, so we can pass over that. Our friend Unknown Force, aka Petrus, said, I saw that there were some collector packs at my local game store, and I asked the employee if they were good to get, and he said no. What's your take on them? And this is related to Star Wars Unlimited. So I actually have not responded to Petrus on this, but some other people did. So I'll read what they said, and then I'll give you my perspective. Nick says, if I have it right from one of my locals, a typical pack is around $5 and has at least one rare or better. The collector pack is $25, but still just guarantees one rare. So you're not getting better cards, just fancier. Collector Rob from the UK jumped in and said, you're also guaranteed to get a prestige card, which is a fancy version of a regular card. They're definitely not worth it, though, unless you really need all the cards. There is also a chance of pulling a serialized version of the prestige cards, but they're obviously very rare. So the collector packs are all foil. So every card in them is foil. There's a higher chance of pulling a showcase leader. And then to Collector Rob's point, you have the serialized cards, which are limited, like 1 of 150 or something like that. Some of them are more, some of them are less, like 1 of 200, 1 of 50, etc. And then you have the prestige cards, which are different art treatments. So they're just fancy cards. They're like Magic collector packs. So unless you're a collector and you want to have all the things, they're not really worth it. They're quite expensive. Rob and I actually purchased our first ever collector pack of Star Wars Unlimited when we were in Ireland, and we didn't pull anything exciting. So
with $20 difference, I guess only if you really want fancy.
Yeah. I mean, if you're someone who really wants the fancy cards, you want the showcases, you want the prestige cards, etc., then maybe it's worth it to you. But I don't think the value is there, personally. So, but some of the cards are pretty. But you want a pretty card, like just go buy it on the secondary market.
But it's like
someone
probably
else has opened it.
upscaled.
Yeah. So. And then on the topic of Star Wars Unlimited, we got an email today, Kim, from Rob.
We did? I didn't even see that email come through.
It came through this afternoon.
I totally did not see it.
So Rob says, Kim and Jocelyn, in the previous episode, you were discussing the latest set of Star Wars Unlimited and speculating why the title is Ashes of the Empire.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
So Rob says, this is because the set covers the period of time leading up to the destruction of the second Death Star, the death of Vader, and, in quotation marks, the death of Palpatine, before Disney ruined it. Spoilers. Oh, maybe we should have said spoilers first. Sorry, people, if you haven't watched this. And ultimately, the Empire was defeated and destroyed. So, in short, this set covers the era depicted in Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi, The Mandalorian, and the Book of Boba Fett. Keep gaming. That's what he says. So that is why it's called Ashes of the Empire, because it's around the time that the Empire was destroyed. So.
Yeah, I don't know much about Star Wars.
I don't either. I just play the game because I like the mechanics. So. And then on YouTube, we heard from Darren. Darren says, great podcast as usual. My copy of Wingspan Pocket arrived, and I've managed to get it to the table too. It is very light. It is very light Wingspan-like experience. It can be taught in a couple of minutes, takes 30 minutes or less to play. Definitely a game night filler, or even one to take on holiday. So I just heard about this last week.
How you just heard about this?
Pocket.
I even know about this before you.
No, I just heard about it. So I've been buying like the fancy art cards and stuff, which I haven't opened yet. But I didn't know this existed, so I have to look out for this now. So a portable, smaller version of Wingspan to me would be great, because Wingspan is obviously a very There's a lot of cool stuff in Wingspan, but it also is getting like quite large to carry around. So Darren continues, finally got the new fin span expansion to the table. It adds an interesting reef mechanic. It's fine.
Well, we
I
were
played
very
with-
close to
Sorry.
playing Finspan on stream with Jordo, but we didn't
Yeah.
do it. We went with zombies.
Yes. He says, I'd play with the expansion because it adds a bit more to the game. It hasn't shifted fin span from being my least ranked span game. So I guess you have Wingspan, Wormspan, Finspan.
Yeah. So he's saying Wingspan is still his favorite?
He's saying Finspan is still his least favorite.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Wingspan's number 1 or if Wormspan's number 1, but Finspan is clearly at the bottom, according to Darren. Now the metal mechs for the Duel of the Moloch are beautiful, but I'm not sure when I'll get Duel of Moloch to the table.
Never heard of that game.
No, me either. So that is our feedback from Darren this week.
Duel sounds like a 2-player game.
Usually does. Everything that's a duel or 2-player game. So, and that's it. That's all we got.
Nice. Gotta have a dice bag.
It was nice to have a bit of dice bag.
Okay, my goal next time is to at least get 2 board games done for next podcast, and it's not going to be zombies.
All right, Kim, I'm going to hold you to that goal.
Yes. Because I was trying to think, did I play anything with Noah? No, I asked him, and he didn't want to play anything. And then he always asks me, like, hours later, like, oh, we should play this. I'm like, well, now's not a good time. When I asked you the first time, that's when we have to do it.
Holiday?
No, I brought games.
Yeah.
But we didn't end up playing any board games, only other than, like, Uno, you know, with the kids.
Yeah. Sure.
But we didn't play anything. We watched movies practically every night.
Nice.
So, but
nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
Well, we would love to know what games you've been getting to your table. And if you've purchased any Star Wars collector packs, and if you're going to be watching Women's FIFA, and what games Kim should play in the next 2 weeks when she's not playing Zombicide. So you can reach out to us in all the usual places, which includes going to our Discord, DM North TV, and joining us there. We have our conversation in our Double and Dice podcast convo chat, where we had Jackalope Spam, Unknown Force, and Collector Rob provide context this week. You can also add us on Discord. You can add us. I'm at Jostitch, Joce Stitch, and Kim is at Super K. You can find Kim and Matt playing board games, usually on Saturday nights, but not for the next few weeks, on twitch.tv/DMNorthTV. And you can find the replays broadcast on YouTube at youtube.com/DMNorthTV. You can find us on all the socials at DMNorthTV, and you can send us an old-fashioned email like Rob did at DDPodcast@dm-north.com. So until next time, on a double and dice.